If you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
The question, is there a link between anxiety and intelligence? Yes. Intelligence is ability and skill to understand the world around us, a understanding which is tough, hard work and will not feel good at first, but which has a purpose of protecting a vulnerable sensitive heart with a good desire which cannot materialize its desires without a good intelligent mind to match it in a world of opposition which moves toward death. In theory, if there was no bad or no evil, there may not be much point in developing intelligence, nor would there if there was no future. But since there is a future and we are in a world which has evil, intelligence is a great tool to achieve dreams and desires to protect the heart in a competitive survival of the fittest world. There is truth to that hell is paved with good intentions, for if you have a desire for good in a world where there is not enough for everyone's need and greed, then good intentions will not be enough. But as you increase in intelligence you become more aware of dangers to be afraid of, however you also get the tool of truth, understanding and awareness which can help increase faith and confidence in overcoming those dangers to eliminate the fears. Imagine that we are swimming enjoying the nice warm sea and good feelings. You might in that bliss see no need for intelligence, but if you spot a crocodile in the water then you have either the option to develop intelligence and the ability to act quick and smart to survive, or you can try to ignore the danger and become dinner. I was a very sensitive child with a very average IQ, but when my parents divorced, and I was mobbed at school in my teens in a very tough time period of my life where I to survive found myself run away from both school and home several times because I did not have the resources or ability to deal with these new problems. I started to look for answers and solutions to my problems and develop my intellect to protect myself and those I cared about. So you might say that fear made it necessary for me to learn, but it was also love which motivated me to seek truth, rather than accept being a victim of circumstances or, to myself, become like the people who had made my life so difficult. Intelligence helps you to think faster, but fast thinking is a fear-based reaction, but a far more progressive fear-based reaction, than freezing in fear doing nothing and allow our hearts to die as we give in to the dangers around us. So yes, there is a link between anxiety and intelligence, but intelligence is not just a product of fear, but also of faith, hope and love to overcome the fear and get rid of it. Intelligence is a tool to deal with fear, and as I found my IQ increased by more than 70, I also found my awareness, sensitivity and ability to think fast increase as a tool to deal with new dangers which caused me no longer to be afraid of the dangers I once was afraid of. In fact, my intelligence helped me overcome many phobias such as fear of height, closed spaces and confrontation with people. Find more answers and a free audiobook on how to talk to anyone in the description below. No useless advice like just get out there, I mean actual useful advice from people who have really dealt with shyness and social anxiety and overcome it in their own lives.